Well, Jeffrey Prosser seems to be gaining ground as far as his bankruptcy battle is going. He's trying to regain control of his corporation once again. News Channel 8's Wes Small has this exclusive interview.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. The latest fight, battle, war involving Jeffrey Prosser and his former company, Innovative Communications, ICC, and the people who have taken over the company in bankruptcy. Well, it seems like Jeffrey Prosser is slowly but surely inching closer and closer to actually gaining control of his once troubled corporation and monopoly. Right now, I'm in front of Jeffrey B.C. Moorhead's law office, who is representing Jeffrey Prosser. In a moment, you're going to hear an exclusive as I am talking to him on the phone from Pennsylvania. The newest twist now in this court battle has the U.S. Attorney's Office receiving new information as we speak.
First of all, Wes, it's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to put forth at least what I consider to be the other side of this 3-year complicated disaster story. What's happened currently is that we uncovered that the trustees and their lawyers, who, as you will recall, are all directed by CFC, who is the only secured lender in this entire bankruptcy, because you will recall way back that CFC and Greenlight formed a partnership where CFC paid Greenlight and CFC has control of the overall bankruptcy now. So it is, we all have to remember that everything that is happening is under the direct control of CFC, and CFC, of course, is the company that's now trying to get approval from the Public Service Commission to buy the company. But what's happened is we uncovered that the trustee and their lawyers have been bribing their witness, Arthur Stelzer. Arthur Stelzer, you will recall,
He's the butler, right, Jeff?
he's an administrative guy, a butler type guy, and he is one of 2 witnesses. He and a secretary by the name of Ling Joseph. But anyway, so it comes out that they've been bribing this guy, and we've been saying this, you recall, all along. And then all of a sudden we uncovered proof that that's exactly what was going on. And so what has happened is that we filed a motion in front of Judge Fitzgerald, and Judge Fitzgerald ultimately, in my view, had no choice, directed the U.S. trustee to refer the case to the bribery case to and paying a witness to the U.S. attorney in St. Thomas.
Will you be coming back to the territory for that?
I don't know. That's up to, of course, the U.S. attorney has their own process, and I don't pretend to understand that. Obviously, we will participate at whatever level the U.S. attorney directs.
Let me ask you this, Jeff. In layman's terms, you know, I always like to put my life in a baseball game. Like, okay, Wes, we're on first base. We're just getting started. All right, it's about halftime. We're on second base. What base is Jeffrey Prosser on?
I'll put it to you this way. I said the last time I think I was on Channel 8, I think I told you that you don't pick the winner in a heavyweight fight, of a 15-round heavyweight fight in the 8th round. And I would say now we're in the 11th round, and all of a sudden I'm no longer on the ropes, and they're trying to pick themselves up off the ground.
All right, Jeff, it sounds like you're about rounding third base.
It's true, Wes, but I'm going to tell you, it's even worse. Today we will be filing in front of, again, Judith Fitzgerald. We will be filing a motion for her to refer a perjury charge against Arthur Stelzer and Cordell Johnson. Cordell Johnson was the driver who they used to collaborate Stelzer's concocted story that I told him to destroy a hard drive. Now, you got to listen to this because this is the U.S. trustees, the CFC, Vincent Elkins, who, don't forget, were Enron's lawyers, Fulbright and Jaworski, Fox Rothschild. Here is an example of these people all trying to get me convicted of a crime that they knew was a false, absolutely based upon false testimony of Arthur Stelzer.
What would you like the general public who have relied on you for services throughout the time, and some of your former employees, what would you like them to know? And this time next year, will you have the company back?
Well, the latter I won't comment on yet, just simply because I don't know what the Public Service Commission is going to do. But what I would like people to know is that we now have the proof. It's being filed in court that this was a grand conspiracy that was manipulated by all of the parties I've mentioned to charge me with the crime, destroy myself and my family, and take these companies, and they are going to fail. We now have the proof that this was orchestrated, and it makes one wonder, with the willful acts of this judge, why a judge would be so willful in ignoring the truth in order to try to destroy somebody.
Interesting. As I tried to get it in layman's terms with that interview with Jeffrey Prosser, I said, what base are you on? He kind of put it into a 15-round heavyweight fight instead of a baseball game. He says we're about into the 11th or 12th round. Whatever the scenario, whatever the case, Jeffrey Prosser says it ain't over until the fat lady sings. And she's still on stage. In front of Jeffrey Moorhead's office, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. Well, it may not be Friday yet, but we'll be back with Bogle and a very infamous guest. Stay with us.